Alejandro De Aza will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Now a hard liner, but foul. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. In there, strike 1.
That pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Here's Steve Pearce now. And he pops it up back behind second base. Seager ranging into shallow right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1-1. Back here on the show, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Jeremy Simpson will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jason Worth.
Jason Worth will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And that misses for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1. Now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Quintana sets. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. James Jones will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. Pearce is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mariners leave 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Tom Wilhelmsen will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Tom Wilhelmsen.
J.J. Hardy will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And it's quickly 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Into the box, Julian Nieve. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Taken high and deep to right. Duncan ranging back. Still going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Oh, man, I tell you, I thought that ball was out of here. And this would have given him a lead, but it's going to wind up hitting off the wall out there. And now just a base hit has the potential to push him out front here late in the game.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Drilled to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Here comes the first pitch. Christian Walker comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Sooner or later, the Orioles are going to have to find that key hit. Pretty much eluded them all throughout.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now batting,
Mason Self gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Angel Duncan comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Angel
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Left fielder number 53,
Melky Cabrera will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike machine. I can't remember too many guys that have even been ahead in the count.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. Hardy's there. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
You know, he's only got 2 strikeouts in the game so far, but he's really done a nice job of keeping guys off balance, and that's been the big key for him.
Alcides Escobar stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Manny Machado digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. There is Seager. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
Adam Jones digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's taken for strike one.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's another pitch right down the middle, though. So he's gotten away with it so far, but I think he's given him a little bit too much to hit here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Here's Steve Pearce now. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the 9th in this one. Thad Wilcox will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Eric Hosmer gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jones on the move. 1 out.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Kyle Seager will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, He's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
First offering on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing here this... J.J. Hardy stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.